Hey guys, Matthew here at VidCon 2018, doing my series of Vlogger One-on-One episodes. Today we are meeting with
Heather Ferris from Vegas Aces. Hi, my name is Heather Ferris, and I'm the owner and operator of Vegas-Aces.com. So my channel is basically the world's first free dealing trade school. I teach people all around the world how to play and deal casino table games, and then I help get them a job in the casino industry for free so they don't have to pay for school. The whole reason why I started doing this was because when I went to dealing trade schools, I would have to pay $1,000. I mean, I would be an arm and a leg. They wouldn't teach me anything. And then when I finally got into dealing, I learned you don't need any of that. They don't have a certification. You don't need a certificate. You don't need to actually go to dealing trade school. All you have to do is just pass the audition. So I started putting all the information out there for free, and that's what started the free dealing trade school. It sort of evolved into that. And then I ended up helping people all around the world learn how to deal table games, and then I helped them get a job in the industry for free, and it was such
vindicating.
Oh my God, it was such a wonderful feeling.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you change somebody's life when you get them a job.
Exactly.
Whatever the job may be.
Not just their life, their kids' life. Now they have food, now they have money to do stuff, now their kids have opportunities. I mean, imagine how many people are going to grow up because they had more money, because their parents had more money, and they can grow up and be, you know, more. They can be better. They can do more. Now
her channel is interesting because it's focused on a specific topic. I mean, my channel is travel, so it's very broad, but your channel is very specific. It teaches a few skills.
I'm your host, Heather Ferris, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about what it's like to be a table games dealer. How do blackjack dealers identify card counters?
You know, your blackjack, your craps, your what's the Chinese one?
Pai
Gao poker.
Mini Baccarat.
And so, you know, how many sessions are there? Like I dealt craps. If you guys don't know, I grew up in Detroit. There's 3 Detroit casinos, and for Greektown Casino, I was a valet, and I wanted to upgrade. So I went through the school that the casino had for the employees. And so I ended up learning craps and blackjack, and I was a dealer for a short time. Craps is a complicated game.
Oh yeah, craps is very difficult.
How many, do you have a series that teaches each game?
Yes, I do. So right now what we have is we have blackjack out, mini baccarat out, and Pai Gao poker out. At the moment, I'm currently writing Pai Gao tiles. We are going to do roulette, we are going to do craps, and actually I'm an adjunct professor at UNLV, and that's a recent thing, and because of that, I now have access to a craps table, a roulette table, all these tables, so now I can actually do that. I could go and put that information out there. So it's been an interesting trip, I tell you what, man.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it's been crazy.
So how many videos on your channel right now?
I have about 150 videos on my channel. I have 6,000 subscribers and over 2 million views.
People will go to your channel specifically to learn craps or to learn blackjack or learn the skill that they're interested in learning. So your subscriber count might be a little lower, but your view count is quite higher because what you're teaching is something that's important and people want to learn.
Exactly.
So there's different sorts of like balances. Like for example, my channel I have very loyal subscribers. They want to watch every single one of my videos. Whereas your people that watch your videos, they want to watch your specific series. Right. You know, like one game at a time.
I still have followers. I still have people who do that. And actually, yeah, you don't need a lot of subscribers. I got a job at UNLV as a professor from this. I got a book deal from Huntington Press because of this.
Oh, fantastic. What's the name of your book?
Oh, it's going to be, well, the title might change. The working title is The Ultimate Guide to How to Be a Casino Dealer.
Cool.
Anthony Curtis is pretty interested in it. And then, yeah, I've been working with him. I've been working with the Wizard of Oz. I've been working with, you know, people in the industry. And it's just been so crazy, like how my life has changed and what's happened.
YouTube can change lives.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing that you can put out a product, you don't have to have approval, you don't have to have a team, you can do it all yourself, and you can have a vision. You might have a demographic that's small. Your demographic is quite big. Actually, there's a lot of people that want to learn how to do gaming, but it would be difficult to do a show on like NBC or some big channel, but you can do whatever you want here.
Exactly, and it's actually not that bad because there are more casinos in the country. Also with sports betting now legal, that's going to ramp things up. So you see an expansion of casinos and people who want to gamble, so it's actually a really good time to get into this at the moment.
Great.
Yeah, I upload once a week. I upload every Thursday. What we do, and actually what has really helped me as far as burnout goes and trying to put content out every single week, is I have one reel video, and that's the scripted video, that's the video with the B-roll, that's the video where I am specifically teaching someone how to deal something, and then I have the live stream video. And if it's, say, on Pai Gow Poker or Pai Gow Tiles or something like that, we'll cover the content that we went over the week before, and I'll answer questions. Exactly.
That's
I'll
great.
answer questions, I'll help people, we'll walk through it. It also allows me to have classes on games that I wouldn't normally be able to do, say roulette or craps or that type of thing. So it's really helpful.
As an industry thing, and this series being a vlogger to vlogger kind of thing, what is the camera that you like to record on? What is the gear? What is your setup?
I really like Canon. So right now I'm actually using a Canon T2i. So anyone who knows anything, that's a crappy camera. That is a very low quality. That's like the smallest DSLR you could get for the cheapest amount. And it's working really nice. I had my boyfriend put up these black drapes, so you can't, exactly, just like behind me.
Isn't that nice?
Exactly. And so when I do these videos, people actually think I'm in the casino, and I'm actually teaching them from a casino, and it works out really well. For the audio, I use a Rode shotgun mic. I use a mix board, and I use the H4n Zoom, and that helps with audio. Audio is so important. People don't realize that. And then I used to do all the editing, but now I have a designer / editor who does my editing.
That's very nice. Final question, what's the future? In the next 5 years, where do you see your channel headed? And what can people expect, if they subscribe to you today, to see in 5 years?
That's a really great question. So I am no longer in the YouTuber as a hobby section of this. I have an LLC, I have a trademark, I have copyright, I have a team. We're moving forward, we're getting things done. We are focusing on the free education, however, we are also doing business services and packages and products and that type of a thing. And where I see this going is right now I have articles on how to deal, and we're actually going to set up an actual real trade school with courses lined up, with homework, with flashcards and quizzes, and we're going to actually do this around the world, and we're going to hit every casino, and we're going to help everyone, and it's so exciting and so mind-blowing, just what we plan on doing and what we want to accomplish.
How much of your revenue comes from the ad revenue on YouTube as opposed to other sources?
It's a very small amount.
Very small.
Yeah, like for example with YouTube, like I said, I have like 2 million channel views. I get about $100 check every, say, 1 to 2 months.
Ooh, that's not much at all.
No, that's not much at all.
Yeah.
Where most of my money is coming from is from my services that I provide. I do website design for people.
Consultation,
yep,
maybe?
General consultation. I do public speaking.
The book,
yep,
when it comes out?
When I do the book. There's so much. There's so much. There's a lot to it. And that's the other thing. So I have a website. I focus on the SEO. So I'm actually selling native advertising. So native advertising is you actually write an article, 700 to 800 words, and then you sell it, and you could sell it for like $350, $400 per article.
Neat.
Yeah, so for example, before I came out to VidCon, I did 3 sponsored articles, which took me 1 whole day, and I made $1,000 in that 1 day.
Okay, so you wrote an article for what?
It's a sponsored article, so it's native advertising. And what native advertising is you write content, or you write an article that has good content in it, and then you sort of slip in the person who is paying you. So whatever website that is, it's like, and by the way, this website.
How do you find those people?
They come to me.
Really?
Yeah, they
Nobody's
come to me.
Come
So
on,
I'll
guys.
have people email me, and they're like, do you sell sponsored advertising? Do you have banner ads? Do you have links? That kind of a thing. And then I'll tell them, yeah, we do sponsored advertising. It's $350. It's 700 to 800 words, and it's great. They accept, and then I write the article, and then they pay me, and I put it on the website, and it's fantastic.
On your website?
Yes, it's my website.
Okay, and your website is SEO optimized, so that it's bringing people in. How much traffic is hitting your website every month?
Okay, I just, before I came out here, changed it from HTTP to HTTPS. So if you know SEO, you know that's going to be a big rank increase. Yeah. I also did a sitemap and robot text as well. Before that, I was doing, I believe it was about 800 people coming into my website per day. I believe, and I think it went up to about 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
A day.
A day, per day.
Great. Somebody's out there, they're unemployed, they're thinking, what can I do with my life? What kind of a salary can a dealer expect at a decent casino?
They could do really good. And it's not just in Las Vegas. This is all over
There's
America.
casinos all over. Indian casinos and in Atlantic City, and then you've got Detroit and then spots all over.
Exactly. Now, every casino is different as far as how much the dealers make in tips. And if you want to know the exact amount, you can always go to my website, and I have the first World Toke Board where I actually write down the toke numbers from dealers in casinos all around the world. So you can see what they make in, you know, London and Africa.
Really?
Yeah, as well as
Neat.
in America. Yeah. So typically, to answer your question, dealers can make anywhere from $20 an hour to $30 an hour, depending on what casino they're in. If they just start out, then that is considered a break-in dealer, and you can make, of course, minimum wage
lower,
plus tips, and that would be about $20,000 to $25,000 a year. But then once you start moving up to better casinos, you can start making more money. And if you're in Las Vegas and you're, say, a casino dealer at the Bellagio, the Wynn, the Venetian, the Cosmopolitan, those dealers are making $100,000 a year.
Yeah, doing really well.
Yeah, and they're doing exactly the same thing that the dealers who are making like $20,000 a year are doing. Exactly the same thing. There's no difference at all. It's just the property you're at.
There's always an opportunity to improve your life, and this is one way to do it. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You never know who you're going to meet on Vlogger One-on-One. Check out all the links in the description, and anything that we talked about today you can find below. Take it easy. Bye-bye.